Hello and welcome to English with Ustino. These are stories and discussions designed for you to learn English vocabulary, expressions, culture, and maybe even some grammar along the way. These are designed for those already speaking English at an intermediate or advanced level. The idea here is to listen, read, and learn from a native English speaker in a natural way, the way you first learned your native language, by hearing it. Okay, forward we go. Jungle Book, Chapter 1, Lesson 2. A man cub had escaped Shere Khan the tiger and had arrived at the cave of Mother and Father Wolf and their cubs. "Is that a man cub?" asked Mother Wolf. "I have never seen one. Bring it here." What did Mother Wolf want? Mother Wolf wanted Father Wolf to bring the man cub to her. A wolf, accustomed to moving his own cubs, can, if necessary, mouth an egg without breaking it, and though Father Wolf's jaws closed right on the child's back, not a tooth even scratched the skin as he laid it down among the cubs in front of Mother Wolf. Did Father Wolf hurt the man cub by bringing it to Mother Wolf in his mouth, full of teeth? No. A wolf can carry a baby inside its mouth without hurting it at all. "How little, how naked, and how bold," said Mother Wolf softly. The baby was pushing his way between the cubs to get close to the warm hide. Ah, he is taking his meal with the others. So this is a man cub. Was there ever a wolf that could boast a man cub among their children? What did Mother Wolf think of the baby man cub? Mother Wolf thought the baby was bold or fearless. What was the man cub doing? The man cub was pushing his way between the wolf cubs. "I have heard of such a thing, but never in our pack or in my time," said Father Wolf. "He has no hair, and I could kill him with a touch of my paw. But he looks up at me and is not afraid." What did Father Wolf think? Father Wolf had heard of a man cub in a wolf pack, but never in his lifetime. The moonlight was suddenly blocked out of the mouth of the cave. Shere Khan, large square head and shoulders, covered the entrance hole from the outside as he looked in. Tabaki, behind him, squeaked, my lord, it went in here." What happened to the moonlight in the cave? It was suddenly blocked out by the tiger Shere Khan as he looked into the cave hole. Who was with Shere Khan? Tabaki, the jackal, was with Shere Khan the tiger. "Shere Khan does us a great honor," said Father Wolf, but his eyes were angry. "What does Shere Khan need?" "My quarry. A man cub went this way," said Shere Khan. "Its parents have run off. Give it to me." What did Shere Khan the tiger want? Shere Khan the tiger wanted the man cub. Shere Khan had jumped on a woodcutter's campfire, as Father Wolf had said, and was furious from the pain of his burned feet. But Father Wolf knew that the mouth of the cave was too narrow for the tiger to come in by. Shere Khan's shoulders and forepaws were already cramped as he stood looking in. Was Shere Khan the tiger able to enter the cave? No. Shere Khan was too big to enter the cave. The opening was too narrow for him to enter. "Wolves are free," said Father Wolf. "We take orders from the head of the pack and not from any striped cattle killer. The man cub is ours, to kill if we choose." What talk is this of choosing? Am I to stand nosing in your dog den for a handout? It is I, Shere Khan, who speaks. Was Father Wolf going to take orders from a tiger to give him the man cub? No. Father Wolf said wolves are free and only take orders from the wolf pack. The tiger's roar filled the cave with deep booming thunder. Mother Wolf sprang forward, her eyes, like two green moons in the darkness, facing the glaring eyes of Shere Khan. What did Shere Khan do when Father Wolf denied him the man cub? Shere Khan the tiger roared a loud tiger roar right into the entrance of the cave. "And it is I, Raksha, the demon, who answers. The man cub is mine now. He will not be killed. He will live to run with the pack and to hunt with the pack. In the end, the hunter of the little naked cubs, frog eater, fish killer, the man cub will hunt you. Now go. Go back to your mother and nurse, you burned beast of the jungle, lamer now than ever before. Go. What did Mother Wolf do? Mother Wolf strongly chastised the tiger with her words. Father Wolf looked amazed. He had almost forgotten the days when he won Mother Wolf in a fair fight from 5 other wolves, when she ran in the pack and was called the demon for a reason. Shere Khan might have faced Father Wolf, but he could not stand up against Mother Wolf. He knew that where he was, she had all the advantage of the ground and would fight to the death. Was Father Wolf amazed at Mother Wolf's strength? Yes. Father Wolf looked amazed and remembered why they called Mother Wolf a demon. Mother Wolf would fight the tiger to the death to protect her cubs. The tiger backed out of the cave, mouth growling, and when he was clear he shouted, "Each dog barks in his own yard. We will see what the pack says about this fostering of man cubs. The cub is mine, and with my teeth he will come to an end, you bush-tailed thieves." What did Shere Khan do? He backed off, but shouted back that he wanted to see what the wolf pack would say about the man cub being raised by wolves. Mother Wolf threw herself down, panting, among her cubs, and Father Wolf said to her gravely, "Shere Khan speaks this much truth. The cub must be shown to the pack. Do you still want to keep him, Mother?" Did Father Wolf then ask Mother Wolf if she was sure she wanted to keep and raise the man cub? Yes. Since they had to show the man cub to the pack, he wanted to make sure Mother Wolf wanted to keep the man cub. "Keep him?" she gasped. "He came naked, by night, alone and hungry, yet he was not afraid. Look, he has pushed one of my babes to the side already. That lame butcher would have killed him and would have run off to the river, while the villagers here hunted through our home in revenge. Keep him? Absolutely, I will keep him. Lie still, little frog, Mowgli. After Mowgli the frog, I will call you. The time will come when you will hunt Shere Khan as he has hunted you." Were Mother Wolf's intentions to keep the man cub clear? Yes, it was clear to Mother Wolf that she must keep and protect the man cub as one of her own. Did she give the man cub a name? Yes, she named him Mowgli. She named him after Mowgli the frog, because he arrived to them as naked as a frog. "But what will our pack say?" said Father Wolf. The law of the jungle very clearly states that any wolf may, when he marries, withdraw from the pack he belongs to. But as soon as his cubs are old enough to stand on their feet, he must bring them to the pack council, so the other wolves can identify them. After that inspection, the cubs are free to run where they please. They are protected until they have killed their first buck. If a grown wolf of the pack kills one of them, the punishment is always death where the murderer can be found. Did the wolf pack protect all cubs once they were introduced to the pack? Yes, the pack protected all cubs once they were introduced and approved by the pack. Father Wolf waited until his cubs could run a little, and then took them to the wolf council on a hilltop where 100 wolves could hide. Akela, the great gray lone wolf, who led all the pack by strength and cunning, lay out at full length on his rock, and below him sat 40 or more wolves of every size and color. The lone wolf had led them for a year now. He had fallen twice into a man's trap in his youth, and once he had been beaten and left for dead, so he knew the manners and customs of men. There was very little talking. The cubs tumbled over each other in the center of the circle where their mothers and fathers sat, and now and again a senior wolf would go quietly up to the cub, look at him carefully, and return to his place on noiseless feet. Sometimes a mother would push her cub far out into the moonlight to be sure that he had not been overlooked. Akela from his rock would cry, "You know the law, you know the law. Look well at them, wolves." And the anxious mothers would take up the call, "Look, look well, wolves." At last, Mother Wolf's neck bristles lifted as their time arrived. Father Wolf pushed Mowgli the frog, as they called him, into the center of the wolves, where he sat laughing and playing, with some pebbles that glistened in the moonlight. Summary: Shere Khan the tiger arrived at the wolf den and wanted the wolves to give him the man cub. Mother and Father Wolf denied Shere Khan the man cub, and Mother Wolf decided to keep him and raise him as one of her own. Mother Wolf named him Mowgli and planned to introduce him to the Wolf Council for protection. Father and Mother Wolf took all their cubs, including Mowgli, to the hilltop for inspection and introduction.